Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. And to those who are new to the channel, thank you so much for clicking on this video. And if you enjoy my content, by the end of this video, please be sure to give me a like, share, or subscribe. This is probably gonna be one of my longest videos I've ever released. And yes, I could have done a 15-part series on this situation with my van, but in the end, I feel better about sharing my story the way I have laid it out in this video. You see, I've owned this blue van for 4 months, and for the last month solid, maybe even more, it's been totally unable to drive or even start. Now, for those who are familiar with my channel and have been following along on this journey, you know that I've been keeping you all up to date on how the van build has been going, what I've been doing to it, and what I've been going through to try and get this thing fully reliable and mobile again. But lately, that hasn't been an easy task due to a transmission and flex plate issue. Now, most people, it wouldn't be a big deal, but as a vehicle dweller, this sound coming from my tiny home on wheels presented a whole different kind of discomfort. And once the flex plate snapped, every day I could, I would fill my banana box full of tools and head to Pick and Pull in search of a transmission, only to leave empty-handed and totally disappointed every day. You see, this is what most of the vans look like. Every now and then we would come across a classic with a few neat little trinkets that would bring our spirits up, but my mind could not rest until I found the transmission that would fit my van, no matter how much I tried to distract myself. Funny story, you guys. Check this van out. So this actually reminds me of a childhood memory. I had to go back and forth from Stephenville to St. John's every year with doctor checkups and stuff from my stomach. And me and my dad used to travel back and forth in one of these things. I remember our last trip with the van. It took us over a week to get from Stephenville to St. John's. It's only an 8-hour drive. But it was because the little 3-liter Mitsubishi, this one's got the 3.3, refused to give up. Fun little story.
Used to be all fixed up for sure.
That's beautiful. Even that thing.
Yeah, this one's nicer. We got a lot of space in the back of the bed.
Right, international. Look at that. Shit. No way. Wow. Ugh. Studebaker. Studebaker. Let's see, it's an Astrovan. Look at this. Station wagon. There's a station wagon here and it's breaking my heart. Oh man. Look at that. That could be my new home. I could take that. We could fix this one up.
Don't think that one's gonna fit my van.
We can put it on the roof rack.
I got some straps in the back.
We got some. There we go. We can make it happen. What about this one? It's a convertible. Try to take that one.
So
Slant
really
6.
old guy behind it there.
Oh man. Is that an eagle? I think this is an eagle. Oh man. This breaks my heart. Oh my god, there's an El Camino. Shave me a mullet. Or is this a... I think this might be the Ranchero. The Ford version. Yeah. Oh my god. This breaks my heart. That International. Ugh. Oh. Chickadee, check this. Oh man. Man. Tornado. 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 You better not have my transmission, that's all I'm saying. A little S10. Dude, this is a dream camper. Oh man. A little Chevy S10. Camper on the back. Heck yeah. Man. Dude, this is beautiful. That's so nice. She is neat. And wouldn't you know it, on a side adventure to a scrapyard that wasn't pick and pull and I couldn't use for in-store credit, we actually found an old friend. Holy crap, you guys. Check this out. Anybody remember this thing? Anybody remember this van?
Oh, is that
It's my old van!
Oh fuck!
Look at this!
Yes, I shouldn't destroy the pure part.
No, you're all good, man. You're all good.
That's crazy.
I was swearing a second ago, just so surprised.
That's crazy.
Look at this. No way. She got stripped so fast. Look at that. Oh my god. In a way, I've always kind of wanted to do that.
Just trying to bust her up, man.
Right? No way. Yeah, man. Holy crap. Look at this. Oh yeah, look, that thing was leaking like crazy. Wow. That is insane. What was even more insane was right next to my old van laid a van just like mine, with a transmission that could have possibly worked. Now, like I mentioned, this was a side adventure scrapyard, and I had shared it with my Patreon members. A few of them even offered to help pay for this transmission and use my in-store credit for other things. But I had it set in my mind that I was going to use the in-store credit that a subscriber had donated to me to repair this transmission without spending more than I needed to. I'm very thankful to have such a great community of friends around me, and on YouTube and also on Patreon, because I was never without somebody to talk to. And on the days that we were not going back and forth to pick and pull, when we could and the weather would let us, we hung out and enjoyed ourselves, and tried to make the best of what was feeling like another full, broken down summer. But you see, thankfully, I was not alone in being broken down. Our friend Chris here, or as we call him, Turtle, was also broken down, with a blown head gasket, water pump that doesn't work, and a number of other issues that he has been working on right alongside me as I battle my transmission issue. A little further back is another friend of ours named Reg, who is also broken down with a blown engine. Unfortunately, there is nothing we can do for him except for keep him close until he can find himself another vehicle. Around this time, the street sweeping was about to happen, so we decided to help clear the gutters to make it easier for the street sweepers to come by and pick everything up. With that being said, on that day of the street sweeping, we would all need to move off the street in order for them to clean underneath us.
This is barbecue day today. We're doing it the Amish way. We light them one at a time.
How'd that feel?
You get on camera?
Yeah, dude.
Here, cut them right.
No, it's one of those you gotta run burns.
Here, throw some shit on there.
No, it's not lighting. We need fluid, man.
We got gasoline right there.
Get it with some gas on it.
Ba-boom, ba.
You see, not only does having friends around help break up the time, but it also motivates you to do the little things on your vehicle, even if it's not replacing my transmission right now. It was a add-on and modification that definitely made me smile.
Oh man, we go for the goal. Pass out, somewhere.
Wiener.
Jameson. You want to take
40-year-old James Lane.
And then the day came where we needed to move all of our vehicles off the streets so the street sweeping could do their job. So we rounded up the community and got straight to work.
She just started driving, man.
No. Well, if they're gonna push it, let them push it. It'll move. Alright, you fuckers. You know where you're going, right? There she goes.
I'm going to the parking lot. Pop the clutch. Another parking lot, right?
Yeah. But we're gonna go to like the front, so just act like you're driving through the stop sign. Everything's good. There's no one coming.
You got brakes on that bitch?
Oh yeah.
Alright.
He could start it, it's just we don't want to. There's no yelling on the bus!
Penis!
You might have to really kick it up this hill.
Let's go.
Yeah, don't kill yourself. There's too many people for that. It's a full house tonight. Nothing. Life is good. Life is good. They're cleaning the streets tonight. Yeah, right? Yeah. Happy, this is no time for pocket pool. 2 hands, boy. 2. The trees smell fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. The new channel's called Tree Time with this guy. Okay, now you guys got to do it 2 more times. the blue one, and the white F-150.
Get it.
That's fun.
I got video from this angle. You got it from the other.
I got 4 minutes. There you go. I'll send you the invoice. That's my team right there. I don't know half of them, but we hired them off the street.
Maybe I should have let it go a little further forward.
That was fun, hey?
Yeah.
No, you're good there because we're gonna crowd around you.
You know what? It only reiterates the fact that
We gotta edit that. Edit that one. Look at all the town folk. Look at them all. You smell the trees, Ben? You smell the trees? Those are called Mayday trees. And they get a disease called black knot. Ask me how I know. There's someone there. There's someone there. There's someone there. There's the Yahoo over there. There's a new neighbor there. Giddy up, son. And all the goons everywhere that you know.
I can run it. I really can. And you know what? I get a whole bunch of money tomorrow. I'll drop the oil right there in the parking lot, and I'll have new oil in it. And
It'll look better if you do it over there than on the road over here.
Yeah.
Even if, like, you're
What is it?
definitely
What
gonna
is this
spill
that's
something.
going on here? What are you doing? There?
That's beautiful.
Not really anything you chose to do.
That's probably the biggest thing you've had in your mitt in your whole life.
You need a clevis?
He says he's got shackles.
I mean, we're not ripping it out of a mud hole. You're just towing it down the street.
I know.
Unless you want me to drive.
Sensitive.
Who could take a tow rope? Oh shit.
Oh, you got my pole.
You're good.
Yeah, just tie it around the CV axle. Yeah. Hook it on the shock.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? Yeehaw! Yeehaw!
I'm going rogue.
No, after that,
Whoa, you love that reverse, eh? Third reverse, it'll stop that. Look at this gem.
There's no doubting that from an outsider's point of view, we definitely look like a bunch of characters, but together we can make things happen as long as we never give up on living life.
Leave it to a Ford Poland GMC.
We made it.
We did. Everybody's alive.
Yep. We made it. I'm surprised. It towed so nice though. Really nice. And it's a manual. Signs. There's been we're not sure who this guy is, but we're hoping we're not making too much noise for him. Ben's got a pretty sweet van over there himself. The morning after all of that chaos, we awoke to find out that unfortunately the street sweeping people did not keep to their schedule, or their at least posted schedule date. So that left us with no other option than to clean the streets ourselves. Where once again, as a community and a team, took us only a few minutes. Alright guys, so somebody sent me these interior lights for my van. I haven't tried them out yet because I'm not at that stage of the van, but I'm getting close. And we're going to try it out on a drill battery right now, just to see how bright they actually are. Holy smokes. Look at that.
Wow, man. That's a nice, it's not so white. It's almost like, almost orangey.
So I'm going to have 6 of these on the inside of the van.
You're going to be counting pubes.
There you go. Yes, of course, we were trying to make the best of a bad situation, but there's no doubting that this sound haunted me still. Nice quiet night in here, huh?
That's loud though.
Oh, yeah.
In the beginning of that shot, you could hear the fucking nature.
And then
Nothing isn't going on and stuff.
Oh, you got it too quick. You got it too quick.
I'm gonna try some Mai Tai shit on me, buddy.
One, two, three, you're out. You're done. Listen here. Sore loser. You being a sore loser.
It was around the same time that we went to the Three Hills car show event that, unfortunately, my flex plate snapped. So the entire time that I was there viewing other hot rods and feeling again what it was like being outside of the city limits, that I felt the most lost. You see, with having my vehicle not be mobile was one thing, but now not even being able to start it to charge my batteries was a whole new element of discomfort. And even though I really enjoyed my time of being out there, my brain was racing, wanting to get back to my home so I can continue trying to find a replacement transmission and make it mobile again. There it is.
Look at that.
Okay, you guys, once again, we're back here at Pick and Pull. And this sweet express van is pretty similar. Has the same style engine, but the newer style 2-piece 4L60E transmission. But it's a close enough match. The fluid is red. We're going for it. So I'm about to pull the transmission out and see how this goes. Cross our fingers. I don't want to come back no more. I don't want to come back no more. We're gonna get underneath, get everything all pulled out. Got the tools all set up here. And that's the one we're going for. I just pulled the pan. For once the fluid doesn't look burnt, we're going for it. Okay, you guys, it's the next morning after finding that transmission. I could not get it out in time. By the time I found it, it was like a half an hour to closing, and I stripped a bolt and broke a wrench. So we're back here again today. It is 8 o'clock in the morning. We are grabbing a quick morning coffee. Right now I have me, Ben, and Turtle Chris with us as well. We're gonna knock this out of the park, grab that transmission, bring it home, give it a freshening up, and then hopefully I could have my transmission in and ready and driving if it works, fingers crossed. And around the same time, Chris should have his head gasket fixed. And that would make both of us mobile, and that means it calls for a little adventure, I think. So hopefully everything goes well, and we can get this done. There's a bit of differences in the transmission, but all research says that it is the exact same. I'll get more into that as the video goes on. Right now, we just need to get it out and bring it home. So that's what we're about to do. Back here again today at the van. Let's get to it. Hey guys, again, we've got a transmission out. This one says even that it's a 4L60E. Speedometer's on the right side, but it is the two-piece case. We grabbed the flex plate, torque converter's in there, and let's pray it works. If it does, I'll be coming back for that little bumper skirt and a couple other little things. But this is the main piece. Let's go try it out. I can't express how many emotions were running through my body at this time. So many thoughts. Will it work? Did I get the right transmission? After all, this was not my first attempt. And who knows? That transmission could have been the reason the vehicle was at the scrapyard to begin with. So many things were running through my mind. The frustration of having to do this multiple times was scratching at my back. As much as I tried to push it off and continue going forward, installing this transmission, it lingered over my shoulder. Many people told me to just get my original transmission rebuilt, but that would have costed over $2,000. And morally, I just could not bring myself to do or spend that much money on a transmission. I've had multiple of my subscribers, Patreon members, and even people in my personal life offer to help pay for the rebuild on the transmission. But me being me, I felt there was just another way to do it, and I needed to stick to my guns. Okay guys, today is another day, and it's transmission removal day. So I got everything all set up right here. I had to order a transmission pan for it because that pick and pull, they poke a hole in them, making the pan unusable. But I did order a pan. It should be here Tuesday. For now, we're going to focus on removing the one that's in the van, and then removing the one that's in the van and then putting that one in. And then once it's in and up, it's easier to put the pan and all of that stuff on anyway. So it'll give us, we got until from now to Tuesday. Right now it's Sunday. So it'll give us a chance to do everything slow, make sure we don't miss nothing. But for right now, I'm gonna start. I just got the van jacked up, and I'm about to go undo the drive shaft and start this job. Check it out. Okay, you guys, the drive shaft is out. Pretty slick and simple. No wrenches were broken on this van. Thankfully, this one came out so much easier than the one at Pick and Pull. No fighting at all. I got the U-joint all taped up so I don't lose these. And while I was under there, I went and just looked at the flex plate because I did know that it snapped. We basically drove it until it did snap. And or idled it until it snapped, and it definitely snapped. Holy smokes. Let me show you guys underneath the carnage. Come with me. So if we go under here, this is the transmission and this is the engine. This is the flex plate where it meets and the torque converter. And if we look close underneath, I'll show you guys exactly where it snapped. This is the torque converter, and this flex plate right here is what your starter runs on. Where's my starter? Right there. That's where your starter runs on. This is actually too far away from the starter's teeth, and it needs to come there. And the reason that this is able to move like that, because of right here. Check that out. Holy smokes.
Who are you talking to? Oh.
I'm looking at the flex plate and it snapped like holy.
Is there like a pie piece out of it?
There's no center. And the flex plate can do that.
That's real nice.
Alright, it was starting to eat a little bit at the back of the, like the rear main seal. But then it fell off before it got a chance. So, cool. So those are bolts I won't need to undo. Right now I'm going to come undo the neutral safety switch wires, the shifter connections, and then we can undo the cross member and slowly get ready to drop this transmission. This is why I can't use my transmission pan from this one, unfortunately. This one is the shallow, I think they call it, and the other one is the deep pan. And with that being said, it's a little different. I cannot use my nicely painted pan. Once we get everything else loose, up here we're going to have to undo the bell housing bolts and stuff like that. I will get all of this loose, get it hanging, and then I will check in with you guys a little later. Not sure you can hear me because of the wind and me being underneath the vehicle. I didn't want to clip my mic on because I'm all dirty. But I will check in with you guys once we get this out, and then we can compare the both of the transmissions next to each other, and I'll show you exactly why I was nervous about going with this swap, because they do look different. I'll show you guys that once we get this out. Thank you, sir. Yeehaw. So it's totally loose. Alright. just about to there.
It is, isn't it?
I think the only thing going on right now is food production. Let's come back to this.
There you go. Is everything disconnected?
Yeah, everything should be
Alright.
every time we come back a little more, we'll go back. Yeah,
Is it ever carved down? I wanna make your table and I'll see it tomorrow. Turn on that steady drip. Oh no.
Yeah. They're just gonna come down a hair more. Now she's pouring, buddy. I knew it was a little overfull. But look at that fluid already. That's dark.
I think you're gonna overflow any second now.
No, it's good.
Oh, you got
Look at the fancy pan dog. You know what I'm saying?
Where's she gonna drain in there?
One little stream and everybody's fascinated.
Whoa.
Oh yeah! Couldn't have timed that one any better.
You're scared of me, man.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna come back just another hair.
Very tippy towards this.
You should take that flex plate and make a clock out of it.
Yeah, I should make a clock out of you.
I'll show you what time it is.
Okay, now what?
Drag that thing out of here. The front.
And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the old strappy old trick, and then I'm gonna get the jack out of the way, drop it on the ground, and then bob shirt on.
Alright, you need me for anything?
No! Get away from my van! Oh, yeah. Go back to your bus.
Yeah.
People often say I have a horseshoe up my butt, and lately I've been thinking that's more true than anything. This, as bad as it looks, could have been 10 times worse had that thing spun only a few more times. I was lucky enough to get away with no real engine damage. But of course, with me being me, I did end up sealing up the rear main seal with some high temp silicone just in case anything tried to leak in the future.
It was already going.
Yeah, it's still going.
No, I stopped it and started it again because I'm. Look at the form. Look at the technique. Look at the freaking hair on him. Look at that. Hey, look at it in the wind, ladies.
She gone.
How's that even gonna fit in there?
That's the one coming out.
You don't even have physically enough room to slide it in.
You just got it out. Just came out.
Okay, you guys, the transmission is out. So this is the one from my van, and this is why they call it a one-piece case, because you'll see in a second. But it's supposed to be exactly the same as the one I have, except for it looks different. And I'll show you what this one looks like. This is why I've been nervous about putting a different or a newer style 4L60 in, because it looks so dang different. So you see the differences? This looks totally different. This looks different. This is the two-piece case. But they're supposed to bolt up and be the exact same. So we're gonna try it out. All of the wiring is the exact same. I'm even gonna reuse my neutral safety switch from this transmission instead of fighting these wires. That's it. The speedometer's even on the same side as that one. All we can do is cross our fingers now. But it is a 4L60E.
Johnny, stay in the house.
Now we take that and put it in there. But once again, with me being me, I couldn't just let it go in looking the way it did. I had to do something. So I got the drive shaft all cleaned up. That was actually really, really dirty. I still have this cover to clean up. I give it a little quick paint on the flex plate just in the area where it cracks. This is actually my old flex plate, and that's how much is left from that. If you come over here, you can see the golden transmission, the golden goose. If it works, it truly is gold. You got some garbage right here, the old transmission. I'm hoping to be able to get it in today and just leave this behind me. I did, however, get a text about someone who's coming to see me today. Check this out. Anybody know that van? Anybody know that van? So yeah, I'm just waiting for him to pop over, say hi, wake up. And then once the gang wakes up, we're gonna be tackling this transmission very shortly. And then going to look for a pan so I can fill her up and test it out. And we'll check in with you guys once we start going. Unfortunately, the transmission pan that I had ordered on Amazon switched its delivery date from that Tuesday to almost a week behind schedule. And I just couldn't wait that long. Where do you do them?
Yeah.
See you later. Holy shit.
You doing awake?
Always awake,
Yeah, right. How are you? Good, buddy. You? Happy morning. Nice little morning coffee. You gonna steal a chair?
Yeah, man.
How's the van build coming?
Oh, well,
You built a bed?
no. Came
Well,
out of the white van.
Yeah. Nice. So you were able to move or use most of it, eh?
No, I can only steal the bed and I had to get rid of it right
You
away.
got some panel in there and panel in there.
Yeah.
Well, not maybe most of it, but nice. It's comfy. You can sleep.
Yeah, it holds in there. After a quick visit from our friend Mark the Paint Guy, I was able to finally unveil the transmission. I painted it the night before and allowed it a day to set so that the paint had a chance to cure. At first, I wasn't sure on the color, but afterwards, I totally fell in love. And if this transmission works, it would truly be the golden goose of its kind. You see, the 4L60s are not exactly known for being a strong or reliable transmission. Regardless, as one would, I did end up putting a transmission filter, pan gasket, torque converter seal, and fresh fluids with Lucas just to help. I'm sure there's probably some scientific way that you can check these transmissions to make sure it works before installing it. But for me, I would not be 100% sure until I seen it in the vehicle and moving. And believe it or not, within 20 minutes from being on the ground, it was fully bolted up, just by myself. It was pretty well a one-person job. I could have used another set of hands, but I was determined to do this myself and get it in, finally, so we could then test to see if all of my efforts would pay off, or if this was again all for nothing. Thankfully, I was not alone in wrenching on my vehicle, because right in front of me, as I mentioned before, was Turtle, who was wrenching late into the night, same as myself, to touch up the little things, to not only make things run right once again, but also look good doing so.
do you want? Over! Oh no, I lost it!
See you later, dude.
Oh yeah, if you can put the board there, something safe. One bowl. It's only one bowl.
Chris's bus is one turtle power.
Turtle power.
Yeah. It's even got a drain plug. And you know what? I got more so stickers. It's no longer a Dorman, my friend. Upgraded performance parts. Nobody will know. Working at an engine shop in my past definitely has its benefits. These stickers go on a pan that cost twice, if not 3 times the amount that this pan cost. But for those who do know, I think it will provide a little giggle when they look underneath and see this sticker. But of course, I was not the only one getting an oil pan upgrade. Even though the Turtle's engine did not get a new oil pan, we could not let it go back on, looking the way it did. So, just like the valve cover, Chris decided, since we had the green leftover paint from the valve cover, that we would paint the oil pan to match. And for those who are curious, yes, we did use high heat paint. We are very grateful that a Patreon member of mine, Randy, who you have seen before in a van tour, stopped by on his way to do some summer camping. And it was then that these two projects really started to fly. With Randy's tools and knowledge, we felt more comfortable than ever putting everything back together the right way. And what was once a long anticipated repair now seemed to be flying together faster than ever. Any part that we removed and seemed to have a chance to clean up, we cleaned up, painted, and got ready for reinstallation.
Even if I could lift it and like place it there.
Hey Randy, what do you think? I think you might be better off backing up for.
Well, you're gonna. Problem is, you're gonna have to back them off anyway. Put your push rods in.
Well, he's planning on putting them in as we lower.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be tough to do.
Yeah.
It's not hard to reset your valves.
Okay.
As long as somebody's got feeler gauge, that is not
I'm
hard.
pretty sure I got a feeler gauge. I'll go look for it.
Yeah.
You want to remove those?
Sure. I guess we're taking a bit. It's all right. I think a big thing is everything's clean right now and under the hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard to drop it down over top of all your pusher rods.
Oh, look at that.
Come check this, everybody.
Damn it. Because then we're not fighting the push rods.
Yeah. You just drop them in.
Maybe we just drop the head on it?
Yeah. And what you got a torque spec, obviously. We'll put it back.
Mm-hmm.
this, I assume, yeah, that's the front of the head, so we'll start the front.
Okay, so I didn't get it on camera because it was in spur of the moment, but the cylinder head is in. Now he just has to bolt them all down, install everything else, and the turtle will be mobile.
Hey.
Okay, fire away. More diesel. Okay, you're here.
Okay. Good blow.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, sucked her dry. That's a whole liter of diesel.
Holy shit.
Okay, I'm gonna put air to it.
Okay. Oh, hang on.
Okay.
Okay, hit it again slowly. Okay, you're good.
Okay. Now we'll see if we can get some tranny fluid in. Get the pump some tranny fluid.
That's what it looks like now.
It's getting a lot cleaner. That's for sure.
Heck yeah.
Okay, if you can pump that ball, maybe we can get some tranny fluid.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she's got pumping. Where's it spitting out?
Yeah,
You need me to pump the ball?
no, I need a catch can.
Catch it. Where is it? Catch can.
Yeah.
Use that.
Yeah, that one's got diesel in it. I was gonna hold on to it for cleaning.
Oh,
What about that little,
another bottle?
yeah, the one behind you, I think.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, there we go.
I can grab bottles for you, man. I got another.
Okay, you want to hit us some air?
Okay. Once that oil's through, you're probably good.
Okay, you're good. Shortly after flushing my transmission's cooler lines and transmission cooler, I installed my transmission pan. I did not film it because I was just so excited to finally have that step done. And after that came lowering it, patching the exhaust, and adding some fluid, finally, to test and see if this transmission actually works.
OCD kicked in or what, boy?
Yeah, because of my phone.
Yeah.
I was at OCD, that's just funny. It's so
Obsessive compulsive
That's
disorder.
right.
You and your vacuum cleaner 3 times a day.
Yeah, there's a cleanly fellow.
Get cars up, I'm in and out of there all the time. My phone's fucked.
The floor's good.
Shit, I got dust in there from the day I bought the thing. No, seriously.
Everybody get ready to cheer that it starts.
I'd say I'm doing like,
No more rattly.
Yeah.
That ain't right.
Yeah, what's going on here? It's working the way it should.
yeah.
Get all the oil.
Long dipstick. I thought my oil dipstick was long. Yeah, it's his transmission.
That's how it wants to move. It's so quiet.
We started, he's sitting there, he's like, running.
That's not on the dipstick. We'll add some more. Oh, it don't matter.
I'll grab a paper towel. You guys, so we got her all topped up. We're just letting it drain down the tube here to get a really good accurate reading on it. We're running it through the gears. I don't know if you guys can see on video, but it did go in gear and want it to move back and forward. And I'm really excited about that. We spent a lot of time on the exhaust trying to make it as quiet as possible. There was a number of holes in it, but you know, we patched it up as best we could for now. With that being said, if and when this thing gets moving, you best bet your boy's going for a shower, because I need one. The sprinklers actually turned off over here by Randy's trailer last night, and I hopped in front of the, I hopped onto the grass as soon as I heard the sprinklers and jumped in for a quick shower, but I really need a deep one. So, anyway, we're going to finish things up here, and then we're gonna go for a test drive. So, see you guys soon. And for those who are curious on what happened to my hand, while patching up the exhaust, I ended up actually stabbing myself pretty deep with a screwdriver. Huge thank you to Randy and Mr. Blur for disinfecting it right away and bandaging it up for me. Sweet!
I think they even auto shut off when it's full.
Really?
It's off by itself.
I think you got a long way to go before she gets full.
Yeah. It won't fill this. But it works good for my generator.
Gotta clear my seat now. Got all this stuff out of the way. Guys.
Oh, your power steering ain't there yet.
Nope.
Oh, yeah. Go. Back it up one more time, Bruce.
I had to release my handbrake.
Oh, well, you turn it. I would know. Yep. Good.
Feeling my home moving under its own power once again was a feeling that I can't describe. But still, even though it was moving, the real test was figuring out whether third and fourth gear would work. Once I got back and confirmed with the guys that sure enough, the transmission works, shifts, and drives completely smooth, I loaded up the old transmission, checked the transmission fluid one more time, and then headed off for pick and pull to drop off the old one. Randy joined me for a ride to pick and pull to confirm that the transmission was running smoothly, and as I looked in my mirror, I noticed he was getting more and more nervous the faster we went.
Dirty oily bag now. Almost left the
Thankfully, he was not nervous of the transmission's reactions, but he was more nervous of my tires. You see, he noticed that my van had a little shimmy shake, and he decided to help me out with fixing that as well. Both Randy and Chris Turtle noticed that my tires were slowly separating the more I drove. It was definitely one of those situations where the more you look at it, the worse it got. And to be honest, probably a road disaster waiting to happen. Which leads me to what I'm about to show you right now. Once I realize that I can open up both my doors. That is definitely something I'm getting used to. I could not believe that Randy had found such a score, and I'm extremely grateful that he was able to help me with this game-changing piece that will make the van ride so much smoother. And if I'm honest, look so much better while doing it. It was a very strange feeling, putting all my blood, sweat, and tears into something that realistically no one will ever see or notice. The transmission was a big job, but for whatever reason, I felt like I was more excited to see these rims and tires go on than anything. Currently, as you see it, the van is sitting on 16-inch stock rims and tires. Now, although these new rims and tires are also stock, they are 17s. They're a little bit bigger tire and a little bit bigger rim, which is exactly what I was looking for to more help fill out the wheel wall of the van. I've always found that the stock tires and rims they come with just didn't really suit the van or look proportionate to itself, and I was really hoping to come up in a size of rims to help fill the wheel walls a little more, and that's exactly what we managed to do.
Yep, they're a little bit bigger than what you got on, but not overly. High tech.
High tech, what's it say?
30 pounds.
Oh, good start. It's a good start. I was just about to pull the tires out and I realized I could open up both doors.
Exactly. What's up with that?
You know? Tires! Tires!
1.1.
1.1?
31.
Oh, okay. Beauty. These are the new tires. These are 17s. Those are 16s. This one we're thinking is the culprit of the wiggle in my van.
It's separated, I can see it.
Yeah. She's, Randy was a little nervous, to say the least, going to pick these puppies up. But we got some tires. We're about to switch them out. Let's see how it looks. Ooh, did I just end the video on a cliffhanger? Sorry guys, but you're all gonna have to wait for the next video to see what this puppy looks like on new rims and tires. I'd like to thank you guys all so much for sticking with me through this extremely long video. I'm in the middle of editing it up right now, and you know, I know it's a long video, but it's been a long time since I posted a video. I didn't want to drag this transmission situation on, and I didn't want a lot of people, you know, overly trying to help me in this situation. A subscriber of mine offered to pay for the transmission at Pick and Pull, I was open for that. A few have offered to get a fresh rebuilt transmission. Me being just the way I am, you know, I didn't want to go with that route. All in total, everything added up, I think I got away with just under, if not a little over, $600 to $700 for this transmission swap. The thing runs and drives amazing. The fluid was absolutely beautiful coming out of pick and pull. Even Randy mentioned, you know, I think we absolutely got a winner, and it was definitely worth the wait to find this transmission. But now that we are rolling, driving, and moving around again, we only have Turtle left to get going. Once that happens, you guys, we are off on a little adventure. As a matter of fact, we might just sneak off for a little adventure before he gets rolling. But nonetheless, we're not going to leave our boy behind. We're all going to get rolling, adventuring together, you know, if possible. Sure, of course, through the summer, you know, we're going to break up and we're going to go our different ways on our own little adventures. But leaving this situation the same way we came into it, together, I think is the way to do it. And you guys will see more of that in the next video. And the next videos. I will be doing a lot more videos from here on, now that we're past this situation. So expect a lot more adventure videos to come. And you know, I look forward to having you guys all along on this journey with me. I greatly appreciate anybody who's made it this far into the video. You know, watching the video to this point really is the best way to help support the channel. YouTube loves the watch hours. The watch hours, in a sense, is how we get paid from doing these videos. Of course, I don't do these videos for money. I'm doing these videos to show my story and bring you guys all along with me. But if you guys have watched the video to this point and listened to this guy ramble this much, then I greatly appreciate your support. Just know that you watching the video greatly helps. If you enjoy this content, be sure to hit like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, you guys, we'll see you all in the next one. And let this be a lesson to never give up on living life, because life is the most precious thing we have. See you guys on the next one.
Hop in the car, watch it go vroom. I told her mom that I blow soon. Know as a child, back in the womb. Oh, told her step back, I need my room. Hop in the car, watch it go vroom. I'm in a whip, so I gotta zoom. They tryna talk, they not in a room. I been so real, I'm dead to the tomb. They in the way, they gotta move. I got a gas, they running on fumes. Told them way back, it's something new. It's me or them, you gotta choose. I'm taking what's mine, I'm doing fine. Don't see the vision, they looking so blind. I hit my lawyer, I don't got the time. Crossing my T's and he dotting those eyes. Don't take offense.